What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I know you guys are probably excited because I'm excited. It is time to talk about the reveal of the Lyrilusc portion of the Duelist pack, Duelist of the Whirlwind, also which is known in the OCG as Duelist pack, Duelist of the Gale, or Duelist pack, Duelist Gale edition. Yeah, it's the weird translations of names. But anyway, we got Lyrilusc monsters to talk about, and I'm very excited about this because I recently became a Lyrilusc player when Bird Up became a thing, and then I got all the Bird Up cards as soon as I possibly could, and then I'm sure a lot of these are going to go up now because of how amazing these cards are going to look. And I mean, at this point, we can probably say with enough support, can Lyrilusc be their own deck, or just hybrid it like most other decks and just go and just continue to play Tri-Brigade. Just add some new monsters to it. So, why don't we go ahead and while we read off these new cards. So, first off is, like it says here, they have spells and trap support now, as well as new assembly cards. So, first off is Lyrilusc Barrel Canary, known in the LCG as Lyrical Lyranana Barrel Canary. She is a level 1 wind attribute Wingy Beast type monster with 0 attack, 200 defense. You can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card in your hand, you can target one Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard. So summon this card in that target, but you can also summon monsters from your extra deck for the rest of the turn, except for Exceed monsters. A win Exceed monster that was special summoned using this card on the field as material gains this effect. Gains 200 attack, also possession cannot be switched. Next is Lyrilusc Celestic Wagtail, known in the LCG as Lyriluscina Celestial Wagtail. Level 1 win attribute, Wingy Beast type monster, 200 attack, 0 defense. You only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Lyrilusc spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. If this card in your graveyard, you can target one Lyrilusc Exceed monster you control and attach this card to it as Exceed material. Now let's go on to the first of the Exceed monsters. It is this lovely lady right here. This is Lyrilusc Assembly Robin, known in the LCG as Lyrical Lyriluscina Assembly Blue Robin. This is a rank 1 win attribute, Wingy Beast type Exceed monster, 0 attack, 0 defense. Requirements: 2 or more level 1 monsters. This card gains 500 attack for each material attached to it. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters, you can detach one material from this card, then target one of those monsters and return it to the hand. If this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, you can target one other Lyrilusc monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Then we have the next monster. This is Lyrilusc Prum Trush, known in the OCG as Lyrilusc Lucinia. Yeah, Lyrilusc Lucinia Prom Trush. She's another rank 1 win attribute, Wingy Beast type Exceed monster. 0 attack, 0 defense. Requirements: 2 or more level 1 monsters. This card gains 500 attack for each material attached to it. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card and target one spell or trap card your opponent controls and shuffle it into the deck. At the start of the damage step, if another one of your monsters battles, you can detach any number of Exceed material from this card. Detach any number of a material from this card. Your battling monster gains 300 attack for each material detached until the end of this turn. Note that this monster's name is a play on Plume Trush, which is also pronounced as Prume or Prumade. Oh, okay. Alright, moving on. We got the cell card. This is Lyrilusc Bird Sanctuary, known in the LCG as Lyrical Lucinia Bird Sanctuary. Continue to spell card. You can only activate the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. You can target 2 when you beast exceed monsters you control. Attach one of them and all their material attached to it to the other as material. If you control an exceed monster with 3 or more material, draw 1 card. Then we have the trap card here. This is Lyrilusc Birds of a Feather, known in the LCG as Lyrical Lucenia, Hiyoku no Ruchi. I'm sorry, Raichi. It's a normal trap card, and it says you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn each. Target one Lyrilusc monster you control. Change the attack of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls to that target. Also, their levels and ranks become 1. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can on your Lyrilusc monster. You can manage this card from your graveyard. Your battling Lyrilusc, your battling monster's attack becomes the same as the attacking as your opponent's monster until the end of the turn. And then we have the reference of its name is an extension of 2 birds with 1 wing as an ancient culture is referred to as inseparable lovers. We went to the most similar. Oh, okay. That was just an explanation to the word or to the reference of the kanji, I believe. Okay, and then we have reprints of Cobalt Sparrow, Sapphire Swallow, Assembled Nightingale, and Reactal Starling. So, I know there are some Lyrilusc players who follow the channel, and I'm pretty sure they are very, very excited to see the new Lyrilusc support. In my opinion, oh my god, you guys got a great blessing. First of all, I love both of these new monsters. They are adorable. They are awesome. They have great effects attached to them. The fact that this one can do a special summon, even though you're locked into exceed summoning for the rest of the turn, your exceed monsters are still boss as hell. Then on top of that, the additional 200 attack is fine. It's nothing to be really glowed about. But however, you got a monster that can easily special summon itself. And that right there is busted. Then, what is it? You have the next monster, that's Swagtail. Wagtail honestly is going to be your searcher. She's going to search for your Lucinio Cell and Trap. She has the ability to basically attach herself as material to a Lyrilusc monster. And since you're exceed summoning at that point, let's also look at the fact that you can play all your Lyrilusc monsters, use a continuous spell, stack them on top of each other, and then drop an arsenal on top of them just for shits and giggles. And then your opponent's really going to have to find a way over it, because if you're going to blow something up, well, don't worry, remember, arsenal's going to take stuff with it. So, we're not going to lose too much out of that. And then let's talk about the 2 exceed monsters. In Simply Blue Robin. Cool. Really cool. I just wish both effects were quick effects. Or at least if its second effect was a quick effect. Because that would be a great ability. Like, oh, my opponent does something. No, I think it is a quick effect. When your opponent was a monster. No, there's a quick. Oh, it's not considered a quick effect. But if it should be considered a quick effect just on the basis of it. However, I think this is still an amazing monster because it has that whole bounce attachment to it. The second ability to pretty much return a Lyrilusc monster to your hand is not bad either. So it has set up for its attack points. It has a corresponding counter to your opponent, and then it has a way to recover, even to help you recover if you do lose it by your opponent. The other Lyrilusc monster, same type of scenario, still not bad. While she deals with spells and traps, while Prune deals with spells and traps, Robin is going to be dealing with monsters. Now, in terms of her secondary ability, that's not too bad of an ability to have, especially when your opponent thinks that they can just, summon some really big monster and then take you out. or just in general, you can play around with abilities and stuff. Play around with, you know, a lot of your new spells and traps, and then help your monsters get over stuff as well. Then we go on to the spells and traps. Source off spell card, not too bad. Like I said, you can easily take advantage of Exceed monsters. God, can you? Yeah, you know what's even funnier? You try this with some of the Ray Raptors. Try this definitely with some of the Ray Raptors, because I know they have a ton of Exceed monsters. Um, Try that with them. Give them more material. Um, God, I'm trying to also think, what else could you do? Because there's Winky Beast monsters you control. I wouldn't be surprised if some people did some shenanigans to try to work off with, like, brain surgery and stuff. Not brain surgery, DNA surgery. Trying to turn something into something else just so that you can stack on the Lyrilusc cards and then do some weird shenanigans with it. I always also said you can easily do some weird shenanigans with Lyrilusc plus um, Sky Thunder, so that Sky Thunder can have so many damn material attached to it. And then the trap card isn't too bad. Um, like it's a, I don't think people are gonna really run the trap card unless they just want to screw with their opponent. But in terms of all the other cards, definitely, yeah, people are gonna definitely run both the Exceed monsters, adding the new effect monsters. And I think just it's nice to see the reprints of the Lyrilusc cards, because I'm sure once they come here to the TCG, the reprints are going to be live for both Cobalt, Sparrow, well, for all four of them, because there's only two missing. That's of course Independent Nightingale, which is the fusion monster, and then Turquoise Wobbler, which would have been nice to have in here, considering the fact that she's the one that does all this crazy shenanigans. But I think at that point, if the other two fall, then, or at least they'll probably wait and say, okay, here guys, here's the full set, and then they're in there. Like so, because I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't give them a fusion card to try to help them summon Independent Nightingale. I don't know if Independent Nightingale happens to be her ace. I'm not sure because I didn't watch Arc V like that to know, but like I said, I'm very excited for this news. I'm very excited for the long, association of the new Lyrilusc cards. So, let me go ahead and wrap up the video. So, let me know what you guys think of the new Lyrilusc support in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, as it helps out tremendously. You can also hit the notification bell so you guys can be informed of when I do upload more content. And speaking of interactions and content, you can also hit me up on my social media accounts. Yes, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that will be in the description box below. You can also interact with, you can now also support the channel through Patreon. Yes, I do have a Patreon, and it is up right now. So if you guys want to be a backer, of course, you can join, and I can, at the end of each video, I can give you some shout outs. If there's anything you'd like to see on the channel, of course, you can make those suggestions and stuff there. And that just about does it. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. HCJ, signing out. Take care.